As we've seen from our previous videos, Sigma males don't operate within the bounds of the social dominance hierarchy, and are often seen to display traits and habits that might seem pretty odd to those on the outside. Sigma males aren't interested in living up to any standards or what it means to be normal in society, so don't be surprised if some of their behaviour seems pretty odd from time to time. Today on Bloke Box, we're going to try and make sense of what may seem weird about them and break down 15 weird traits of the Sigma male. Number 15. They might leave a situation without warning. Sigma males are naturally more introverted personality types than most of their counterparts in society. They are generally disinterested in most social events and never feel the need to impress others or win their approval. A Sigma male will think long and hard about whether or not it will be in his benefit and enjoyment to join a social event before he decides to attend. Even when he does choose to participate, Sigmas are often lost deep in their own thoughts. When the mood strikes them, they may simply decide to get up and leave in order to get back to being by themselves and enjoying their own company. It might seem strange to some, but don't be surprised if a Sigma male suddenly leaves without warning. Number 14. They have niche and unusual hobbies. Sigmas are not interested in conforming to whatever it is that society currently deems interesting or cool. This applies as well to the range of hobbies and pastimes that a Sigma male chooses to devote his time to. They are usually highly intelligent and adventurous, and as a result have no problem developing broad ranges of unusual and complex interests. Many times people will inquire with a Sigma male as to his hobbies and interests and get a shock when he reveals a passion they may never have even heard of before. To the outside, the hobbies and interests of a Sigma male may seem pretty niche or eclectic, but it's simply the Sigma male following his true passions. Number 13. They don't always laugh out loud. While Sigma males may not be the most social of creatures, they definitely possess a sense of humor. With their high intelligence and quick wit, Sigma males are often one step ahead when it comes to guessing the punchline of a joke. On the outside, they may not seem like they have much of a sense of humor, as they usually possess a rather stoic demeanor that rarely gets giddy or excited. However, you can rest assured that a Sigma male has almost always gotten the joke. In fact, they usually have a pretty good sense of humor, something that those close to them quickly raise, so it might seem particularly weird that Sigma males rarely laugh even if they find the situation to be humorous. Number 12. They can actually enjoy arguing. To most people, having an argument with another person can be deeply frustrating and a source of upset. However, Sigma males are incredibly logic-driven in their approach to life and love nothing more than a good opportunity to give their brain cells a workout. If it's a topic they're passionate about, Sigma males actually tend to get a deep pleasure out of a meaningful argument, as it's a good opportunity to test their logical reasoning and prove the strength of their analytical capabilities. Sigma males will never storm off out of a good argument, and the people around them might even get the strange sense that the more intense the argument becomes, the more satisfaction the Sigma male gets. Number 11. They can struggle with sensory issues. Being highly observant and perceptive to the world around them, Sigma males often struggle with having sensory sensitivity. They are introverts who like to be alone most of the time, so it should come as no surprise that they're not usually fans of large crowds or loud and busy spaces. Sometimes, Sigma males can find themselves easily overwhelmed by these environments and will do their best to avoid them. Especially for those who love nothing more than the idea of a big loud party, the sensory sensitivity of Sigma males can be particularly hard to understand. Number 10. They don't like compliments. While most people would love nothing more than to be handed a series of flattering compliments, this is anything but the case for Sigma males. Sigmas live by their own standards and usually couldn't care less what the people around them think of them. Compliments and flattery may be a great way to swell the average person's sense of self-esteem, but the same can't be said for Sigma males. Sigmas do not respond to flattery and do not seek the approval of anyone but themselves. This might seem odd to most people, but in reality it means the Sigma male is free to live a life where he does not feel the need to constantly chase praise or approval from others in order to be satisfied. Number 9. They are more than happy to be single. Sometimes the world around us makes it seem like the ultimate goal in life is to find a partner, and that without a perfect love story we can't have a happy ending. A lot of this is down to the media's obsession with partnering up as the conclusion to every story. The Sigma male doesn't fall for this kind of messaging and knows that there is more to life than finding a partner. Sigmas are more than content in their own company, and although it might seem strange to the outside, are perfectly happy to be single. Number 8. They are highly loyal. Sigma males take a long time to build up trust in the people around them. They're used to doing things for themselves and don't easily develop any dependency on others. When a Sigma male does let someone into their inner circle, it can be a matter of years before they truly trust them. The consequence of this is that the true friendship of a Sigma male is highly loyal. Once they trust you, they will show you a great degree of loyalty. For characters who often seem reclusive, the intense loyalty they end up displaying can seem very surprising. But think of famous Sigma characters like John Wick. They seem to prefer to stick to themselves, but their loyalty is unparalleled. Number 7. They can be easily irritated. As they are highly rational thinkers who love to place logic at the center of their thought processes, Sigma males have a tendency to be easily irritated by blatant senselessness. They don't suffer fools lightly and also won't make a point of hiding it if they think somebody is acting out of foolishness. Particularly with their stoic demeanor, seeing a Sigma male grow irritated can come as somewhat of a shock to those around them, and may seem like a weird and out-of-character trait. Number 6. They have strong tastes. Sigma males don't easily jump to conclusions. When they hold an opinion about something, you can be sure they've thought it over with care and used their highly rational brains to make sure they're certain of what they're saying. When a Sigma male gives his opinion, you can be sure he's ready to defend it. Even if they've given the impression of being particularly introverted, the strength of a Sigma male's opinion may leave those around them feeling quite surprised. Number 5. They are highly intuitive. The strong intuitive powers of a Sigma male may seem to come into contradiction with his highly analytical way of thinking. However, the two are not opposing traits, but rather stem from one another. The fact that the Sigma male spends so much of his time carefully analyzing his environment means that over time he comes to develop a strong intuition for what's going on around him. He may seem overly logical at first, but a Sigma male can usually rely just as much on his gut feeling as his rational mindset. Number 4. They are prepared for anything. Sigma males prize independence and autonomy above just about all else in life. They hate the idea of being caught off guard and not being prepared for the situation in front of them. They may seem cool and collected on the outside, but the reality is that Sigma males often spend a good deal of time rehearsing every possible scenario in their heads. A common habit of Sigma males that others may find weird is having an awareness of things such as the nearest escape route from any environment, just because they can't help the urge to be prepared for any eventuality. Number 3. They need to be by themselves. One trait of introverted personalities that always gets extroverts scratching their heads is how much introverts like to be alone. For extroverts, being around others is one of the most important things in life and where they get their sense of enjoyment and fulfillment. Introverts, such as Sigma males on the other hand, need a lot of time alone in order to process their experiences and recharge. Extroverts might not understand it, but Sigma males need ample time by themselves in order to be at their best. Number 2. They can come across as cold or uncaring. Sigma males are notoriously difficult to read. They are rather stoic in their outward appearance and rarely give away too much about what's going on inside their heads. Most people in society try to win the favor of others by putting on sweet and caring facades towards those around them. The Sigma male, on the other hand, is not so interested in charming those around them and doesn't waste any energy putting on an act that will win him social favor. To those who are used to more performative social behavior, the detachment of the Sigma male has the potential to come across as coldness or a lack of care. Now, before moving on to the number 1 weird trait of a Sigma male, please take a second to give a like to this video. It really goes a long way in helping us to grow as a channel, and it lets us know what kind of content you guys would most like to see. Now on to number 1. They are very private. Especially in the age of social media, there can be a tendency in society to share your everyday to-day doings with just about anyone who will listen. Sigma males have little time for curating their social image in this way, and often surprise people with how private they can be. It's not uncommon for Sigma males to have the bare minimum in terms of social media presence, and this often adds to the aura of mystery and aloofness that they project to others. Thanks for watching this Bloke Box video on 15 weird traits of Sigma males. We hope you got a better understanding of these odd traits and encourage you to check out the rest of the channel for related videos.